Hops, you got the ball. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the ball. Good job. Let's switch hands here. Okay. Get the water out. This is a leaky ball. Ready? Hi everybody. I might occasionally drop off because I want to take a picture and I think that'll pause the live stream. So if it stalls, I'll be back. It's just a quick photo to share with everybody who's not on here later. Yeah, so we bought this shark suit. It's like a dog life, probably like 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. And Vink tried it on and didn't love it, and so we've had it here, and I put it on Guac and it like fits perfectly, and he's just having like the best time swimming in it today. And he was out there, I threw his ball and there was a boat coming from like over there, and he was swimming back and the guy said, "Oh no, there's a shark in the water." So apparently he's very convincing. Chief Brody just rolled in a bunch of dirt. You can see his head is still dirty, but most of him is rinsed off. Good job, Hops. Can I have that? Okay. Ready? And Swizz is out here somewhere, but she'll go in the water, but she doesn't like it as much as everybody else. So if you notice it paused there, that was just so I could take a picture. That'll happen on occasion. Oh, here's Swizz. Swizz! Come here, BB. No? All right. She's like, "I just want some privacy, everyone." Chief Brody, how you doing? Your face is still filthy. Ready? Chief Brody, what are you eating down there? Rocks. Part of a coconut. Oh, here is Swizz. Hi, Swizz. Hi, sweet white face. How you doing, BB? You good? Okay. I know, isn't he great? The thunder shirt, I think, is helping, but it's hard to tell because we did, like all in one day, we added the thunder shirt and an adaptable collar, which has like pheromones that are supposed to be calm. And we used that with Swizz, with Schmeeg a bit, and it helped. So that is, it looks kind of like a flea collar. So we put that and the thunder shirt on, and then we started her on melatonin and Xanax, with the goal of hopefully eventually weaning her off the Xanax. So all that started at once, and she's definitely getting better. Plus we sort of did some behavioral stuff. So we changed, like, she really freaks out about food. When we eat, she would just stare and bark at us. And even if we gave her food, we couldn't calm her down because she was like starved for so many years before she came to us. So I've started bringing her out on the porch with us when we have dinner with her bowl of food. and then kind of tossing one kibble at a time for her. So she kind of goes and chases it like a little game. And that kind of keeps her from being stressed out while we eat. So it's like a real combination of all the strategies that we can come up with to try to make her a little bit calmer. And it's helping. She's a lot better the last couple days, and so we'll just see how it goes. But she was really unhappy, and just like if you have a dog who's scared of thunder and there's nothing you can do to calm them down, they just pace and are frantic. That's how she was kind of all the time, and it really has ramped up for like a few weeks. So it's good that we're getting it under control. And she looks adorable in the thunder shirt. Good job, Pops. Are you taking her up, Bingo? Okay. Dad's down here too. Ready, everybody? Well, so like I agree on one point, but the former owner had dementia, and so she wasn't like intentionally starving her. She was just not able to take care of herself or the other dog. She didn't feed herself either. Never let the dogs out of the house, and so you can imagine like what the living conditions were there. So it's really sad, and it was like 3 or 4 years before someone in her family like realized what the problem was, and they put the owner in a like nursing home, but then none of the family members wanted the dogs, and so they just like left him in the house for 2 or 3 weeks, and like every few days someone would go dump some food in there and then leave. So Swizz is also showing some like separation anxiety, which is not surprising if you're kind of locked alone in a really scary situation like that. And they couldn't get outside, right? So they had to like do all their business in the house. So it's just, I think she probably was taken care of really well until the owner couldn't anymore. And then, a lot of times, especially if you don't have people checking on you a lot, you can go for a bunch of years unable to take care of yourself before somebody realizes and steps in. So yeah, it was just like super sad all around. But she's way better now. There she is. If Dad leaves the house, she freaks out, so she just has to come with him everywhere. Say hi, Dad. Yeah, she's definitely upgraded from her previous life. The internet says hi. So one of you asked if Swizzle gets hot in the shirt. Not really. Like, it's a really lightweight kind of t-shirt fabric. And, she's inside most of the time. So if she were to seem uncomfortable, we'd take it off when she comes out. But we keep it like 75 degrees in the house, and that's where she is almost all the time. So she hasn't seemed to get too warm. We wouldn't walk her in it, though, if we took her out for a walk. Yeah, and Guac is generally not allowed off the leash, but when he's playing fetch, he's doing okay lately. Like, not perfect, but he's getting there, and he hasn't been fleeing. So we take it, one step at a time. Hi, can I have that? Plus, now he has a handle, so it makes it a lot easier. Hi, can I have the ball? Come here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. Sorry, that was bad TV, but good ball wrangling. Ready? Sometimes Guac gets distracted when they're playing tug, and so he'll give it up and give it to somebody else. But he's definitely strong enough that he could beat everyone else. Yeah, getting them tired is like the best part of this game. They like come in and it smells a little bit like wet dog for a while, but then everybody sleeps all night and it's awesome. The best part of fetch with Guac when the other dogs are out here is that he likes to let Hopper have it at the end. So usually I don't have to wrestle the ball away. He gives it to Hops and then Hops lets me take it. Ready? I had Hops for like a year and it was just her. We had some fosters, but I don't think I started fostering until she was probably like 9 months old. So she was an only child for a while, and frankly, I think she still is a little upset that she's not. They like, I mean, this vest, like I was saying before, Vink had tried on the shark swim vest before and didn't really like it. But the Thunder shirt, every dog I've put it on has not had any problem with it. They feel like really comfortable. I think it's like a nice snuggly blanket, giving them a little hug. So it's never been hard for us. Everybody liked it. Here, he's gonna drop the ball eventually and give it to Hops. Ready, put it down. Oh, Vink got it. We'll see if she gives it to Hops. And Hops has it. Chief Brody's doing great, except he rolled in the dirt tonight. I think there's some of it on the snaps, and I'll post some pictures of it. So it's really easy to tell when he rolls in the dirt because he's so white and he was just like he rolled in coal dust. Good job, Hops. You want to do it again? And this is like a good day for Hops. She hurt her leg like 2 days ago. She was in a ton of pain. Like we almost took her to the emergency vet. Like if you touched the side of it, it would like vibrate, and she was kind of hiding and like making little whimpery sounds. And then it was a little better yesterday, maybe. Today, she seems almost back to normal, so crisis averted. I'm hand feeding Guac because we're doing this new training program where essentially you use the food as like a train. So he actually today, the thing on our project was just to play games together. We didn't need the food, so he got to eat out of his bowl, but he'll eat fine out of the bowl and happily. But we're kind of hoping to get him a little better trained. Ready? Yeah, the Guac does the reset your mouth thing probably once a day. He just gets like super excited and then whatever, does that vibrating thing. Hopper does that like if I were to eat chocolate and then she comes over, she'll try to lick my mouth, and I think that gets her really excited because she always wants to eat a lot of chocolate and she can never have it. So even when she like tries to lick my mouth, she'll do the little mouth vibrating thing. You guys are missing the sunset. You have no appreciation for aesthetics, dogs. They will not stop before I do. No. I had my first dog, Pi, who I had like right when I finished undergrad. We lived by the dog beach in Chicago, and she insisted on fetching 2 balls. So I'd have to throw 2 tennis balls, like one right after the other. And she'd grab one and then grab the other and then swim back in. And she would play until literally, like, she'd be trying to swim, but she wouldn't make any forward progress. She'd just kind of float there because her legs were so tired. And I have to, like, wade out and, like, scoop under her belly and carry her back in. And she still would want to be playing fetch, even though she, like, literally couldn't even swim anymore. So, yeah, they would outlast me. It was great. It was so nice that we could like walk there to that dog beach. Guac is a great running partner. He's really mellow on the leash. He stays with me, so it's really nice to have a dog that I can run with. I have no idea where Brody is. He's probably with JR Dad right now. He went swimming after he rolled in the dirt, so he's still got a little bit on his ears, but most of it is pretty much washed off at this point. All right, there we go. That's the end of the sunset out there. Bye, sun. I'll see if I can throw the ball as far as I can, but it's not that far. It's not even 100 feet that I can throw it. Yeah, I'm stressed too, and making videos makes me feel better, and watching other people's live streams makes me feel better, so I'm glad you guys appreciate it. It makes me feel better to do it. I'm gonna fall in. All right. Okay. Look at Vink is ready. Here, Vink, you can get it. Oh, she still didn't get it. Thank you. Good boy. Very good. Ready? I've basically only had Goldens. When I was growing up, my parents always had Goldens. We had one black lab named Max, but probably 3 Goldens when I lived there, and then they've had a bunch since I moved out. But yeah, they do have that happy face. I want a dog that's like big enough that I can roll around with them, and that's like joyful and emotionally low maintenance. You gonna give me that ball, Guac? Good job. Very good. This is real progress. This is sort of the first time Guac has been willing to drop balls. Ready? As long as the dog is mellow, I'm happy. But I do think the English cream Goldens are really beautiful, though I think Hops has a very nice golden aesthetic too. But honestly, like if I'm picking, I just like old ones. Like I really like the white face, and that's my favorite. Yeah, I don't always have the dogs on the live stream. Sometimes it's just the sunset. Like I set the camera up on the tripod because a lot of times we're eating now, but we ate early tonight, so you guys get the dogs. You want me to throw that ball, Hops? She's getting a little tired. Good job. You're ready? Ready? Guac is wearing the shark vest because I remembered last week that we had it here, and so I was taking some pictures of him and Chief beach closed sign, which is over here. So this is my rep happy. So yeah, I had Chief Brody had his little Amity police bandana on and Guac in the shark suit. I was taking some pictures. So I'm sure you'll see those in the next day or two. Good job, Guac. Very good. You have learned well to drop the ball while you shake. Hang on, I gotta switch hands. Okay. Ready? That's a good one tonight. Clouds always make the sunset more interesting. Yeah, if Guac won't drop the ball, usually the game is over. If he has a collar on or something, I'll try to grab him and then I can get it up. My goodness, Hops. Okay then. You're spelling queso right. I don't think Carol Baskin killed her husband, but I'm not 100% on that. I give it like a 60-40 in favor of him just running off. I do think she's fucking crazy though. Right, I mean, if you were Carol Baskin's husband, would you want to stick around? Guac, no. Come on. Guac has the most energy for sure. Come on, let's go. This is the Guac. Ready? Sure way to get Guac. Hops has the ball, Guac. Yeah, there it is. All right. Good job, come on. Very good. All right, everybody's looking kind of tired, so I think we're gonna stop the swimming for now. Come on, Hop. All right, you guys, thanks for joining the live stream. I'm gonna bring him in and towel him off. We'll do one more tomorrow, maybe with swimming dogs. Bye.